Okay, hey guys, this is Jake. You know me as Blitskrieg on the forums. And I've recently been looking for a game that the members of the Newagerepublic community can play before Star Wars: The Old Republic comes out. And I found this game called Forsaken World. It's a free-to-play game, and it's pretty much it's like a WoW type of game where you can pick between, I think, like 5 or 6 different races, and there's 8 different classes. Every race has a special class they can be. Some classes like dwarves can only be rangers or marksmen, whatever they're called, and stone men can only be protectors, which is like the main warrior tank, other than actual warriors. So this is just me creating my character. I made an assassin in this game because in Star Wars I'm gonna be a smuggler, and I figured this would be a kind of similar gameplay. Not really, because I'll be a gunslinger, so I'll be far back, but as close as I can get. And in this video, you're pretty much just going to see me leveling from 1 to 5 or 6. The video takes about half an hour, I think. I might edit it down a bit. And I'm just going to comment on some things I see, some things I don't like, some things I do like, some interesting things. And I'll let you watch most of it. You can tell me what you think. I'll have a video later. It'll be me answering questions you have about the game. I'm about level 19 now, so I know a lot of the basics. I know professions. I've got a pet. Every class gets a pet in this game. That's something interesting, I think. So no matter what you are, at one level you'll go talk to this person and she'll give you a quest. You do it and you get like these little baby pets, like a sheep, a wolf, and a turtle. The sheep's actually a ram. I haven't seen the turtle yet because my favorite is the sheep. And you pretty much get to pick between 3 pets, but you end up getting them all anyway, so I don't see what the problem is, if there's any problem there at all. And back on professions, I have cooking, because right away you talk to this guy that you'll find in the city. You get to the city at about level 10, and you find this guy, and I think there's clans. I'm not sure. I think that's what they are. And he says to be part of it, you have to get 3 different professions. One's cooking, or else I probably wouldn't have had it. The other one is alchemy, so you make potions, and it pretty much is potions, all I've seen so far. And the other one, I can't remember its name, starts with a B, but it's pretty much foraging, like picking out flowers, stuff like that, like herbalism and WoW. And I've leveled those up a bit. I had trouble. This is one thing I can answer now. I had trouble trying to access those earlier, but I found you just press O, and then it'll open up this tab that shows all your professions, and you can click them and you can choose what you want to make. You need something called Vigor or Vitality, one of those. It regenerates over time. And let's say you have 100, you can make 100 potions, or you can cook 100 things. And then once that's out, you have to wait till it recharges as you play. I think it's like you get 12 points an hour, and if you're offline, you get 8 points an hour. So it regenerates over time. It's not that big of a deal. It's just so you can't spam level up your stuff. And now there's just an opening cinematic. I guess that's pretty common in most MMOs. I didn't read it, and you can read it if you want. I can't really. When I'm editing the video, I can't really see. I can't see the writing because it's low quality until I render it. So you can just read that for yourself. See what it says. I didn't read it during the gameplay either. I don't really care about that kind of stuff. And now I'm just kind of trying to figure out the game here. Trying to figure out the controls. They are a little bit different. In most MMOs, I usually hold down both mouse buttons at once, and then I'll make you run. But in this one, you right click, you right click to move, and left clicking will still move around your screen, but you can't hold them both, and then so you have to actually use W or the up arrows, like WASD, and the arrows to move, or you can click with the mouse, which I guess some people like to do that. I don't. It was a bit of a nuisance at first, but I've gotten used to it, and now it's no big deal. That thing at the top of the screen there that I just clicked on it's your zodiac sign. That's why you type your birthday in when you're making your name. And I think 4 times a day you can click that. It's called, you pray to it, and it'll give you something. Usually it just gives you experience. A couple times, like right away, it's gonna give you some gear, and then it'll give you a couple cool items. That box right there, when you click it, every 5 levels you can click it and get some stuff out of it. That has gear sometimes too. Sometimes it has a little token to make your bag larger. That's one of the problems. Since it's free to play, you're going to have to. There's microtransactions. You don't have to do that. I'm not going to use any microtransactions because I don't think it's necessary. But they're kind of for convenience, as in you can can use them to get pets. Like it's nothing that you need. It might make it a bit easier. I wasn't getting bag space earlier, but you're gonna get that eventually anyway. I don't know if you'll get I don't know if you'll get full bag space, because I think the level cap's 70, and they're gonna raise the level cap in an expansion at like the end of August. But Star Wars might be out by then, so it might not matter, because I'm just playing this till that game comes out. It's just a way to spend my time. But besides all that, the max bag space is 90, and you start off with 24 or 25. Mine's 30 right now. I've only gotten one bag upgrade. Then I got a bank upgrade, so made my bank larger. I guess you'd have to pay for that too. None of that's important though. I mean, you already get your own pets. At level 20, you get your own mount. I don't have mine yet, but I will soon. So you don't have to pay for mount either. You could, but it'll just be a special mount. You could also pay for things like enchantments to your gear. It's nothing that you need to play the game. I don't think they would do that to you. I'll just let you watch me stumble around here trying to figure out how to start playing. I'm gonna do the beginner quest in this video. I don't want to cover too much gameplay because every race does get their own starting zone. But if you do roll a human in this game, I don't want to ruin all the quests for you. So I'm only gonna show you part of the starting zone. There's like 2 more levels after this, and you get 2 or actually maybe more than that. Then you get teleported to the city. You do some quests there for a while. You actually get like a good 3 or 4 levels in the city, just doing quests there. And then you're sent out in front of the city. That's as far as I know so far. I've only done that in that one little instance. I could do another instance too. I might do a video of the real instance. I can do that anytime because that's not going to go away. It's not an event. I just want to mention this is on Steam. It's free on Steam, and I made a Steam group. My Steam name is Blitskrieg. I'm not sure if that's how. You might have to do my other Steam name to add me as a friend or find me. So just go to the community website for Newagerepublic. Look in the forums, and you'll find a link to the group. I'm sorry if you hear some talking throughout this video because that's Tank12. He's also in the forums. He's in the guild, another guild master. He'll be talking throughout this because we were talking event during this video. So sorry about that. But as I was saying, you can find that you can find the forums, or you can go in the forums on our guild website, and you can check out the group. And if you go in there and leave a message, I'm gonna make a guild in this game. Only if some people come in though. I don't want to be the only person. And then I'll invite you into the group. We'll be in the guild. We can do some guild things. It's just so the community can have a game that they can play together before Star Wars comes out. Everybody can know each other, know how they play, see their role. Maybe you can even rank up in our guild, and then you'll have your own place when we move into Star Wars. And now, right there is my character screen, and I'm setting my title that I just got for completing a couple of the low-level quests. I think you get it like after you complete like 2 of the first quest, and it's a title that's either to your class or your race. I'm pretty sure it's whatever your race is, you'll get that title. Cause I've tried it a couple different races, and they all seem to get a different title for that. Another cool feature you're going to see in a couple seconds is, instead of like in games like World of Warcraft, where I'm comparing it. Everybody compares it. Everybody compares games to WoW because a lot of people have played it, and a lot of people know what it's like. But I'm saying in World of Warcraft, you look on your map and you have quests, and it'll have numbers, and those numbers tell you where your quests are. In this game, it's got a feature where you'll see green dialogue in your quest, or you'll see it in your quest tracker on the right side of the screen. And when you click it, you can look at your map and it'll show you a line to it. And your character will actually run, like you can just sit back and let your character run there, and they'll find a path. I've gotten stuck on a wall a couple times, but it's no big deal. You just move away and click the writing again, and they'll start running there. And when they get there, let's say you have to talk to somebody, they'll actually go and they'll start the conversation. You just have to click complete the quest, and you're done with that. It'll also take you to your objectives. Like I've got one objective where I have to find what's called a huge rock. So I click on the writing and it takes me to this average sized rock behind a tree. But I would have never found that unless I clicked on the dialogue. So that's pretty helpful. And right here you'll see me screwing around with my character's appearance. But I found out that if you look at where my character, like the silhouette in his character screen is, you'll see in the top left corner of like the character area, there's a shoulder piece and there's a little mask. Now when you click the mask, it goes to what's called it's like your fashion choice or something, and the other one is your armor. So pretty much you can save armor that you think looks cool, and you can put it in the other one, the fashion one, and you can choose to either look like you would if you were wearing your armor, or you could choose to look a certain way with your specified gear, but I think you still have the stats of your armor, which is kind of cool. I've also seen that in Rift where you get your wardrobe tab. So they're kind of taking things that I like from different games, and I think that's pretty cool. And here you'll see, after I finish talking to her, I get a move that pretty much, even though I am an assassin, just like a rogue, I still have mana. So I guess every class has mana, but it's used in different ways. Mine's used like energy would be in World of Warcraft, except you still have to drink potions to regenerate it. You might change it later, I don't know. I think it's kind of weird, but I'm already used to it. And I get this move that regenerates 25% of my mana, and it also removes stun effects, so I guess that'd be a good PvP move. And when I do this, I also realize that I have a Hearthstone type move, or a Soul Recall kind of thing, and I move that to the side, so that's also helpful. I learned about that there when I replaced it with my mana regeneration move. And since I mentioned PvP there, I feel like I should also mention that there is only one faction, as far as I'm aware. It's kind of like every race is their own faction, but they still work together in some ways against the dark forces, I think is the theme. But you can still go into PvP and you can face other people if doing PvP is your thing. And I've also seen that there is arena. There's 3v3, goes to 6v6. That's another thing. Groups in this game aren't just restricted to 5 people or 4 people. You can have 6 people in the group. I'm not sure what the point there is. Maybe there's a support class. Maybe off-tanking is important in dungeons. I don't know the deal with that is, because like I've said, I haven't done any sort of group dungeons yet, or even group quests. Not too much of that yet. You level up pretty fast right away. I have a feeling it'll slow down pretty fast, but you know, I think it's only been out for maybe a month. It's pretty fresh. I don't think I've seen any level 70s. There must be though, because I hear people talking about rated guilds, so there must be some kind of end game. And yeah, the highest level I've seen is 65, so I know it goes to at least 70 because they're going to raise level cap to 80. I assume it would be 75 because 5 levels is a pretty weak level raise right off the bat in your first expansion. And now here's a look at some of the combat. I'm just using my 3 main moves that I start off with. I still only have these 3 moves at level 20. I got 1 new move and these ones all got upgraded to rank 2. But you can see once I kill that guy, those little blue orbs came off him. That's actually when you kill somebody, you pretty much auto loot them. You get the quest loot that you need, and anything special drops, like maybe a green item. You won't see any in this video, but it'll show up on the floor. And you pick that up, and that's like you'll pick up boots or something. But those orbs are pretty much the quest item, and the green orbs in there, those don't affect me until if you see that little blue move there on like far left, that's sparkling. That's pretty much your overpowered move that everybody gets, and when you use that, I can kill like 7 enemies at once. They all just die, but then I can't use that again until I kill a bunch of enemies and I regenerate that green bar underneath my mana. Once that gets to 100, I can use the move again, and I pretty much regenerate that by killing monsters and collecting those green orbs that float towards me. I'm not sure how many you get for killing a monster, and sometimes you don't even get them, like right there. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. Once you get those, you can use that move. I might use it in this video, I don't know. I'll show you, you'll see in another video, or you can, if you get the game for yourself, you'll see it, you can use it. And it's pretty fun to use. Unless, if there's an elite, it won't kill them, but it'll take them like half off their health, so that makes it easier to kill them too. You're pretty overpowered at a low level. I don't know about higher levels, but right now it's pretty much easy street. Probably just because I'm new, so I'm trying to make it easy on you. And now seeing that, if you look in the distance, it's all like foggy. I feel like I should mention this now. When I first started playing this, I didn't really touch the graphics that much. I fixed it now, so my view distance is all the way. That's only like half view distance. This doesn't look very nice. You also have to fix it. You have to fix your water too. You click it. It says something. I don't know what it's on. It's on default, and then you move it to close. It's an option, and it makes the water look nicer. Because before that, I would walk by water, and I would like see a gap between land and water. That was like nothingness. It's kind of glitchy. Now it's all fixed. It's all nice and connected. It made the water look nicer. You can swim. It looked weird before, and I didn't like it, so I fixed it. I upgraded my graphics a bit, and it looks a lot nicer than this video. This video is just to inform you on a couple of things about the game, like I already have. Now I'm gonna wrap this video up there. And in case you couldn't tell, this is the first time I've ever done a commentary before, so I think I got the aspect ratio for my recording wrong. If you know the right resolution to put your game on when you're recording with Fraps, can you tell me? Because I know there was one that was like 2000 by something, but when I'm playing this game, it doesn't let me use that setting. It lets me do it in World of Warcraft, but not in this one, so I'm not sure. If you can tell me a lower one that works and fits the screen properly, I'd very much appreciate that. And again, if you have any questions, just leave a comment. I'll answer them in my next video, and I hope to see you in the game.